Who's your favorite? Yuri. Yuri or Sayori? Love Sayori as well. Y'all ready? We're gonna call myself Fuzz. I'm not gonna say Confuzzled. We're just gonna be Fuzz. Fuzz. Okay, that's how we are always E-L-I. Isn't that Ellie or Eli? Hi guys, welcome in. Okay, this is a lot of reading, so y'all are really gonna love the sound of my voice, all right? I'm gonna try, yes, Ellie. Okay, I'm really gonna try to put some interaction in there, some voice act. No, I'm kidding. I'm just gonna read it as well as I hate your voice. Shut up, alligator. Hey, Philippe with the hat of joy. Thank you, Philippe. I'm gonna fall asleep. Hey, that's good. That's good. I said it musical. It's not. Oh yeah, it's from musical. Not. It's a musical. Oh my bad. Yes, yes, I know. I remember. Yes. I'm on vacation in Australia. That's amazing. Music is high. Let me turn it down. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, let me turn it down. Thank you for letting me know. I need a. Is that better? Is the music better like that? What's your user? On what? On here? It's Fuzz. On here, yeah. The E sounds like Lee. Okay, I'm so confused. I'm gonna try. Let me get some cheese. Go ahead. Okay, guys, ready? Let me drink some water before I completely ruin my voice right now, okay? No, you're confusing me. Was it just not Ellie? Oh my gosh, yo, Miss Allison, do you remember me? Yes, alligator. Let's get to this. What's your user on Twitch? Guys, it's Confuzzled LOL. Same thing. It's also on my link tree. It's there. Let's get this done. Whew. Okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it's kind of worked out because you've known each other for so long. Hi, what's up, Wolfreeper? How are you? Vicky with the follow as well. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and I idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. What's up, guys? We're okay, Gab. All right, best I can. Yes, snack, guys. I'm gonna put my voice under vocal strain is what I'm gonna do for y'all right now, okay? Hi, JDs. How are you? Hey, buddy with the donuts. And hi, buddy. How are you? Welcome in, everybody. Why? Oh, wait, didn't? Yes, but people wanted to play this again. Plus, we could play games over again. It doesn't matter. When it's a it doesn't show you. Okay. It's just Confuzzled LOL. It should be. If somebody can check what my Twitch thing is, that'd be much appreciated, and put it in the chat. Okay, let's do this, guys. And let me put this again. Okay, I guess she's panting. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Fuzz. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have it in you to be so mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. I hate voice acting. I see you later. Bye, Aaron Burr. Amen with the roses. Thank you. Doubly speed. I'm trying, bro. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Fuzz, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. I said some multi-fat. What are you talking about? I know, we have to get all of it, okay? You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of my many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Suri likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content I'm getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. Hopefully open the live. That's good. I'm glad you did. Guys, what's up? That's one user. What? I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. I guess he wasn't very happy. Who? Oh, Shark, what? The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought you'd catch what? I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there and spacing out when I came in. Bunny with more donuts. Thank you, Bunny. WJD's an anti-villain with the follow, guys. Excited for the door part? Oh my gosh, what door part? Hey, Mara, how are you? Let me fix this real quick, guys. How do y'all think of my voice acting so far? Y'all like my voice acting so far? So far, so good? So far, pretty chill? Let me get, I think we'll do these ones next, because I know it has to be the next one, and that's 15 of these ones, which is weird, but alright, let's confirm. There we go. Hi, friggin', hi, man with the heart me, yes, I'm trying my best, guys. Okay, let's continue. Give her a higher voice. Give her a higher voice? Should I give her a higher voice? Oh my gosh, this sounds like by myself. It sounds like, sorry, I get annoyed one. It's okay, it's okay. All good. Amen with all the finger hearts, by the way. Thank you so much, amen. Okay, so should I give a Sayori a higher voice then, guys? Give her the deepest voice. I feel like that'd be Yuri. Yuri would have a deep voice, not Sayori. Honestly, of course I can't do the higher voice, bro. I cannot do the higher voice. Okay. Let's do, honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if you're gonna be late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori, yeah? There is, thank you for the false, guys. Realize that efforts? How to detect the suspicious activity that may violate our integrity. What is going on? Guys, somebody reported the live. Who reported the live on this? Hi, what's up? Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you so much for the follows. Somebody freaking reported the live. Catch him. Take him out. Take him out right now, bruh. Who reported? Yeah, no, shut up, bro. For why? I don't know. Let's keep going. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Yeah, somebody reported the live. Yeah, there is. I'm happy to see you again. I'm happy to see you too. I reported too. Okay, guys. Ooh, okay, it's me, Kitty. I'm not letting you. Oh, what search up? It's not letting me when I search you up. Okay, I'll check it right now. Guys, let me restart the live, okay? Let me restart the live. Nobody report the live, okay? But be aware that I'm going to restart the live real quick. I know like how scary games on your Twitch, but is it scary at all? Yeah, it's not. It's never scary games. I'm going to restart the live, okay, guys? Like you moved? I did move. All right? Dude, I have to restart the live because it restricted me for some reason. So we'll be right back, okay, guys? Yes, you do exist. Why is no one here? Yes, Alligator is here. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Restarting the live. Follow if you haven't so you don't miss anything. But I'll be right back, guys. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Hi, Twitch. You're still... Twitch is all... I mean, yeah, Twitch is all good, guys. No worries. Twitch is good. Not you. Not for Twitch, guys. We were just restarting the live on TikTok because it's being stupid. So we have to. So no worries with y'all, guys. But for everybody else, there is a worry. All right, guys? You're all good. What did I even do? Nothing. Nothing, Meryl. Why is it that you didn't... Nothing. Absolutely nothing, Meryl. I don't know what's going on over here. No, not this one. Okay, let me try to fix this while we're at it. I think we could do the corgi next too, and that's just 2 of them. Alright, guys, ready? We're gonna restart this thingy. Alright, let's do it. Alright, guys. Let's restart the live on TikTok. Hopefully it works. I don't know who the frick was restricting my live, boy. That was not good. We're good. Okay, we're good. We're back on live on TikTok, so we should be fine now. Sorry, guys, for the inconvenience. I don't know who the frick is reporting the live for no reason. It's DDLC, guys. It's DDLC. I promise it's not bad. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature, Alligator W with the hydrate. In fact, I'm 99% sure she's only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. First W again. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. Just start trickling in. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Hi, I'm back. I'm sorry. It's okay, guys. It's my fault. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who's doing what. I don't know why it was restricted. Don't restrict it. TikTok, it's just a game. Please, leave me alone. Anyway, well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Welcome back, guys. Hey, with the rose, by the way. Hey, I'm back. What's up, River? I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to plan all of this out. I let all alongside. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. I really don't know. Raver with the follow. Why do you think it's better, Yandere, Ayano, or Monica? Well, Monica's cool and all, but I feel like Ayano for sure is something else. I'm back. What's up? Welcome back. Yeah, great to see you again. Great to see you too, Kay. Guys, I'm sorry again about the whole thing. I don't know what the frick was going on. And this today's marks the days I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year's classes and activities. We have such a fat, we want the cup. Well, yeah, we just came for a cupcake, bro. Hello, little devil. How are you? Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you don't call me a new member. Where do you play DDLC off of Steam? I glanced around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Fuzz, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Buddy with the corgis. W Buddy. Yeah, it's also not App Store, I believe so. Alright, but you got with your home. This is pretty good. So far, W Buddy with the corgis, by the way, guys. Bunny and Amen are always the ones freaking doing craziness on freaking this stuff over here on the gift gallery. I think I'm doing pretty good on these voice actings, not gonna lie. I'm proud of myself right now. Okay, let's keep going. You ready, guys? Let's go. All right. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude with whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You could just ignore her when she's getting moody. Amen with the hand hearts. W amen. And Jen with the follow as well. Thank you, guys. Holy moly, guys. We're going by fast with this thing. Let's keep going here. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Angel with the follow. Fuzz, go to Twitch. You look schizo when you talk about gifts. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Fuzz. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Ooh. Basically completely out of my league. I'm gonna join on the other account. Got you. Is this your first time playing? It's not my first time playing, but we don't know all the routes. All I hear is that you're Monica Trent. It's just a Monica Trent. What are you talking about? Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Fuzz. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Oh my gosh, it got restricted again, bro. Appeal. Whatever. I'm gonna keep going. Siri, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girl have a few desks arranged to form a table. So Sayori mentioned it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Yeah, it got restricted, but I really don't care no more. Guys, if y'all want to see the whole screen, of course, I mean, I don't think that's much of it, but Twitch, guys. Hi, Fuzz, what's up, Natalia? How are you? Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki tilts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated with little cats. But since Watson cousins, he obviously hates you going to live, probably. Luckily, I didn't get kicked. Oh, I'm glad you didn't get kicked. Totally. I'm gonna call you Totally. Hey, Bunny with the hand hearts as well. Yeah, I don't know why it's getting, like, it's making the, it keeps getting restricted for no fudging reason. I'm gonna let it be, because what the fudge? I'm not gonna keep freaking messing with it at the same time. But yeah, guys, sorry it keeps getting restricted too much. I hope it doesn't like affect too much either. I don't know how much we have to do for this one. Give me 1 second, guys. Who are you gonna pick? I think I'm gonna pick Yuri this time around. Cause yes. Confirm. Do you think you'll do Monday horror videos again? I hope we can. Just because, again, I get restricted and I get taken down every time I do. So we have to be careful with that, too. Totally, I like that. Where are you going to... Again, guys, I'm going to pick Yuri this time around. All right? So I hope y'all are okay with that, but we're picking Yuri, bro. Okay, let's do this. Fuzz, do you accept my confession? What confession is yours, Glenn? I'm going to call my friend. Okay, bye, River. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first and Monica I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and it's already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sticking glasses in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Demi Lovato. Yeah, another person here. Of course, there's a whole bunch of people there. Honestly, it's so real. The only one come from the cupcake program. I would come for just cupcakes. 100%. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? And I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you dummy. All right. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. To my followers, I followed you on Roblox, but it's still not in me. It should be there. I mean, this isn't on Roblox, so you won't see it for now. But yeah, hi Multi, how are you? Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. If I stop playing with Yuri, play with me instead. What? Huh? You do her voice so good. I'm trying, bro. Natsuki reminds me of Osana. Basically, because they're tsundere. So that's what... Bunny with the money gun. Hi, Amy. They're tsunderes. That's what it is. That's why they sound like each other. But guys, W Bunny. She's always freaking doing something crazy, bro. Did I just see something? I think my mom is in this live, guys. By the way, yeah, my mom's in here, bro. Okay, anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrows and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica what I was practically thinking. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here there. So, after that, can you play Animal Hospital? Yes, we will play Animal Hospital again. We'll play it between and stuff like that. Different games on Roblox as well, guys. So we'll see what's up. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board of any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing and about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. You can call me totally not E to make it better. Yes, I will call you E. Thank you, Bunny. But I will call you E, all right? Yeah, Monica's available. She's never available. We can't ever be with Monica, so I don't know what you're talking about. We're never able to be with Monica, guys, unfortunately. Would y'all pick Monica if it was an option, though? If it was an option, I feel like I would probably choose Monica. She seems nice. Yes, I think I would. I would definitely choose Monica. She seems the most like wanting to be with us, too. Okay, let's do the next one. There we go. Yes. and it encourages others to get into literature. Then I'm fulfilling the dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it comes to something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Amen with the hat and mustache. W amen. Guys, W amen and Bunny. Y'all want to see this? Look. You see how it's just Bunny and amen, bro? Y'all see that? It's just Bunny and amen. W Bunny and amen, guys. Oh my gosh. But it makes the school event like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just find them. How do I get coins on TikTok? I believe you can get them if you press a little... Somebody explain. I don't know. Somebody explain. This game is not scary. Yes, it is, June Park. It is scary. You just don't know it yet. You don't know what is scary or not, guys. I feel like it does. It scared me. It scared me before. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm just a wuss, but it has scared me. Amen with the more hat and mustaches. Thank you, amen. Guys, like, it scared me before. And maybe I'm just, like I said, maybe I'm just a wuss, but I don't care. It scared me. So I'll keep it at that. Okay, let's keep going. I'm trying to find the next one that we're supposed to be doing over here, but I can't find it. What the frick? There's so many. I've never seen any of these. Holy crap. Okay, let's leave it at that for now. Hi, what's up, Brayden? How are you? Fuzz, truth or dare? Truth. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Fuzz, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly peeks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world is equally impressive. Hi, do you remember Kitty? I'm back. Yes, I do remember Kitty. I'm just only 5 people in the whole universe. What? Whereas bro's nose? If you see it, it's like very tiny. They do have noses. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reversed and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. But is it true that you play games before you live stream? No, not always. Thank you again, Amen, for the hat and mustache. Thank you so much. I know I'm trying to get the next one, but I have no idea where it's at. Give me 1 second, guys. Entertain yourselves while I look for this thingy. Hopefully I find it. I don't know where the frick it's at. But entertain yourselves for like 2 seconds. Maybe I'm just blind. I could be. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, because I can't freaking find it, bro. I don't see where the frick this is. Anyway, let's keep going. How far into the game so far? So far, I'm barely on Act R. Yeah, you are? I'm what? What are you trying to say, boy? Oh, here it is. I found it! Okay. I desperately grasped something I can relate to the minimal level. Lag? I hope there's not too much lag. Yandere, please. Okay. But yeah, give me a second. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put that down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way that you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Your eyes are so damn bright. I don't know. Bunny with the hearts. Thank you, Bunny. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sides, settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Honey bun, if you get the child name is Glen Rose. What are you talking about? Lag? Are y'all getting lag, guys? I hope not. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. It's good for me now? Okay, good. It's not lagging? Okay, thank you. I'm glad it's not. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess that's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write our poems of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have new members, I think that it will be help us get better and a little more comfortable with each other. It strengthens the bond of the club. Amen with the hearts as well. Thank you. Amen. My cousin says hello. Tell them I say hello as well. Yo, I only recognize the pink one from Sundare's song. What do you mean, bro? Guys, we're doing so good with the gift gallery. Holy crap. I think the only stuff we need is the big ones now. Okay, how many do we have so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the 13 gift galleries, guy. Hey, what's up, Care Bear? How are you? We already have 7 out of these, bro. Y'all are intense, bro. Y'all like low-key, like insane. And I love y'all for that. Isn't that right, Fuzz? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward and what's been on my mind the entire time. Did you say no? I didn't, M. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have the other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 of the girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Fuzz, you're all... I defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? This is if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, this is Doki Doki, guys. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came here for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then let's make it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers today's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting. We can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Fuzz, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girl continues to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Fuzz, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home anymore because she was always stayed for school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. Def not. Hey, what's up, Def? How are you? Thank you, Bunny. Yeah, what Bunny said. Thank you, Bunny. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? I'm good. What are you playing? I'm playing DDLC, Doki Doki Literature Club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I just need to make sure most of the circumstance, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Holy crap, it's a lot of reading. You ready? Another day and Fuzz is still hasting me. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, Joaquin? Oh, yes. I don't know if y'all know that game. I said I would go for Yuri. Let's go for Yuri. I think we shouldn't even pay attention to Sayori. I want to see what happens if I just tell Sayori I want to be her friend instead of being like, yeah, I love you. So I think we're going to do that instead this time. We're just going to tell her we want to be friends. Frightening. Uncanny. Entropy. Empty. Nope. Okay, that's bad. Misery. Nope. Okay. A def not with the follow. Yeah, so I think we're going to do that. We're just going to keep Sayori in the friend zone for this time. Despise, okay, uncontrollable, extraordinary, philosophy, atone, vacacious, massacre, determination, incongruent, just anything big word I feel like is Yuri. Everything. Unstable, shopping, roam, fester, hopeless, never mind. Whisper. Melancholy. Okay, I feel like it's mostly Yuri for that one. I think I got pretty good just Yuri. Hi again, Fuzz. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep up my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Fuzz. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment to you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year, too. I don't know if your plan is just to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Bro, Yuri is going to be our gal today, okay? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Fuzz always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Fuzz can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? No, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, it won't be a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here, Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book and I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And you could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Holy crap, guys. This isn't something insane. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like it despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Holy crap. That's my bad. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expect Monica to kick off on some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica have a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Holy yeah, bro. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. But at the same time, I wouldn't feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of her on the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and eyes me for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I murdered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I feel like if I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave me, right? Hmm. I wanted to reread some of it, not for any particular reason, just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped by the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Hey, Bollock with the follow, by the way. Holy crap, guys, sorry. Reading. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might really have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There is an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give you anything else. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life really gets strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Fuss? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy that kind of story, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She is so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be this naive one for letting things for their one-sided moral interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm about to fall asleep because I'm waiting for you to get off Roblox. It's okay, princess. I don't know if we're gonna get to Roblox today, honestly. We'll see what's up though. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. Bunny with the galaxy. W freaking Bunny with the galaxy, guys. Holy moly. And it's always Bunny, bro. It's always Bunny. I'm gonna have to start posting her on my story, bro. Thank you so much, guys. W Bunny, guys. W Bunny, everybody. Holy freaking moly. That's insane. Another round of applause for that, I'm not gonna lie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of the 17. 8 out of the 13 they go. I can't see, bro. Low-key, my eyeballs kind of burn. I forget that my keyboard low-key turns off. There we go. W Bunny. And Amen with the 15 roses. Thank you, Amen. That's what we needed for the roses, too. Wow. Let's get that 9 out of the 13 now. I'm letting this take a little bit because low-key, it lets me like refresh my voice real quick. Whew. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying anything strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It is a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you were saying how you were looking forward to it. Let's just get to the book. I quickly retrieved the book and I had put it into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. All right, you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. All right. I open the book and I start the prologue. I wish that I can give you gifts, but I don't. It's okay, Kay. Hey, you're here. That's also counts for a lot. 3 days of my birthday comes, sister. Oh, well, happy early birthday, Earl. I soon understand that Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, Here. This should work, right? I sign my desk until up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of us. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it a little bit difficult to turn the page. Here. There we go. Now we got a Yuri scene, bro. Whew. My thing is, I don't understand why the frick this thing... Let me see, guys. Give me a second. Because I don't understand the fact that it did that to my thing. It makes no sense. Anyway. Water break. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb's gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. A Yuri scene with Yuri. What? Also, thank you for the follow, Crumble. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but this main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess that she's more of a blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid that she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can really see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Holy moly. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but Fuzz, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Isaac, hey, could I talk about something like personal? What's up, Isaac? Depends on what, but what happened? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. All right. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? So I'm with my friend over here, and I need a little bit to help going on a relationship. Okay, Isaac, what kind? Isaac, I know it got caught. It got like taken down, but I can see your message. So I'm with my friend over here, and I need a little help to go on a relationship. What do you mean, Isaac? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time. All right. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back. By the way, did you remember to write your poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I really never did this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? Does somebody remember Kitty? Of course. We remember Kitty from the animal hospital. Of course I do. I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf paper torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Finally, bruh. We have both met for like 10 years and we both like to have a relationship between us. Okay. That sounds nice. We'll go with Sayori. Let's go with Yuri. Yuri sounds like it's going to be long. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice that her eyes lighten up, and I need some tips. Okay, what kind of tips, Isaac? Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri covers her mouth and ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Have you ever broken a bone? Never in my life. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a deep breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just mean, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the word in the poem as if it's breaking down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in a new writer is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, that they fit the two together. The end result is that the both styles are expressive or weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something that you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example. Holy moly! And learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Have you already chosen Natsuki? No. Yes, we've done it before, but we're choosing Yuri this time. I need to flirt to get a little bit more in the theme. What? I need to flirt to get more in the theme. Isaac, I mean, if y'all already know that y'all want it to be a relationship, just take it slow. Flirting, I feel like comes more naturally. It doesn't have to be forced. At least when it comes to, like, when I think about it. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure Yuri's apologizing to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Hi, eyeballs. Please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamingly as if there was a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the literature club? So much reading. I mean, it is a literature club. Come on. Okay, Ghost Under the Light. The tendrils of my hair illuminated beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have understood the test of time. What the heck? The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The lights flicker, I flicker back. Her handwriting is super nice, but it's so hard to read. Holy moly. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. You really do, bro. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I was. But it looks like you took you a long time to read. It did. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Look, it's pretty writing. It's just hard, bruh. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Fuzz. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did just glance over it after all. When are you playing the yacht? I don't believe I will. Again, if y'all want to learn, if y'all want to know why, then just ask the mods and stuff like that. But remember, the poets often express their thoughts, feeling, and experiencing their work. Hi, bud. What's up, Blue Sid? They usually just more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of her past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot of solemn putting in that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours is impressive too, you know? What's up, D? How are you? I love you too. Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Fuzz. Me too. Let's go with Sayori, I guess. I just want to get past this, bro. This is a very good poem, Fuzz. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it's impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, I guess. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Fuzz. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? Holy moly. That will be my way of thanking you. What's going on? Hi, what's up, Brie? How are you? All right, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, all right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Whatever. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through your blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub my helping me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's great. Sayori, is this just a guess? This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess that's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Well, next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Holy moly. Okay, let's keep going. Natsuki. We had to dip early. Good night. It's okay, amen. Good night. Have a great rest of your nights. Bye, Bunny. Bye, amen. I hope you have an amazing rest of your days. Bye, guys. Not the rest of you. Just Bunny and amen. Okay, let's keep going. Natsuki. Buzz, if you're really gonna take this literature seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What do you expect me to... What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We're all start somewhere, right? If you're really still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now, knowing you'll just probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Hi, what's up, Jinli? How are you? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of a poem? Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Morning Fuzz, what's up, Mia? How are you? Good. I'm so glad you're doing good, and I'm doing great as well. Thank you for asking. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it up for the rhythm at the end, the rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I mean. That's what it means to be pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect it from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Hi, Spam. How are you? Hi, Jinli. Okay, let's go Monica last. We'll see what's up with this. I want to see if we can, like, get anything else. Hi, Fuzz. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions in the club, like new activities or anything we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Fuzz. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? What time is it? Holy crap. Guys, it's called Doki Doki Literature Club. Doki Doki Literature Club. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Well, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Fuzz. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's very fair. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it's really worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze of all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning and trying new things. I'm sure you'll end up trying different things a lot. It can take a while, but I'll feel more comfortable doing this. Before I feel more comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. It's a lot of yeah, bro. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay. Hole in the wall. It could have been me. See the direction of the spackle protrudes. A nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see it. I reel blind like a film left in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas already scorched with the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forward forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Holy crap. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to be asking for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time in between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's what Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I know, Glenn. It's because right now my freaking live is restricted. Crazy, right? It's legit restricted right now. So yeah, my live got restricted for some reason. Got no idea why. And for what? Who the frick knows? I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone judges me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being nice, there is no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandems, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with the language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismisses and returns to the poem on the disc with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Feel bad for the people who can't watch. I know! I don't know what happened. It's stupid freaking, I don't know what. I don't know if it got reported or something, but it's dumb. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Fuzz did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Sayori has not passed away? And Fuzz liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Fuzz appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Fuzz started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like this fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn around and like they just noted I was standing there. Fuzz, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. I know the acting, bro. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not forced to have them figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Fuzz. Hi, Shrek. Wait! There's a reason we have such deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings that most effectively. I know, bro. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary and limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Fuzz? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Help me. I'm gonna say help me, Sayori, bro. I'm not gonna get into this crap, bro. Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So I instantly turn into Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Fuzz? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree that it's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, did you start? Yes, TJ. No, it's been like 55 seconds. 50 minutes. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they're paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same size as they always were. No, guys, I didn't just start streaming, but my stream did get restricted. I don't know why, but as soon as hi, yes, Annalie, I do remember. My stream did get restricted today. No idea why, so that's why we're dealing with such much. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands between her and the bewildered expression. To Marvel streams, we haven't been playing Marvels. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits back down, a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, but I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, it's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did y'all all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Fuzz, how about you? Well, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe we'll just learn something from your friends too. So your poem will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a lot more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. By the way, Jimmy is somewhere in this live. Is Jimmy here? I don't know if Jimmy's here. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Buzz, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beeps at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Whew. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? Hiding, acting a normal person so he doesn't get caught? Are you for real? Are you Jimmy Glenn? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Fuzz, it's really nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still gets caught into this kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? No, he's my best friend. Oh, okay. He's your best friend. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Holy moly. Whew. Let's do Precious. Nope. Unrestrained. Disarray. Unending. Nightgown. Nope. Depression. I'm not gonna do Depression. I know who that goes. Unrequited. Nope. Variance. Horror. Frightening. Infallible. Wrath. Melancholy. Oh, my bad. Disaster. Contamination. Agonizing. Determination. Essence. Everything pointing to Yuri. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. I hate this. Hi, Fuzz. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, huh? But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Hey, what's up? Also, Kek. I'm gonna call you Kek. With the follow. Yes, Sayori's here. Not for long. I don't know. Anyway, why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and it lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? DDLC, of course. Goodbye, Moon. It's simple. If you had enough money for it in the first place, you would have bought the snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all the money so that I would lend you some. But that's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. Wow! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Yes, yes, Yuri. We got Yuri and Sayori, guys. Her face in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell us to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in things like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Oh my gosh. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. So on my vacation, I'll W snow, have fun in Spain. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like that you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun. It's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept my retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? I'm happy Yuri's here, really. Are you gonna play? Yes, we are, Boba. We are. How long has the stream been? We barely started, so we're all good, guys. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What the? Swap. Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Wait, where is Natsuki? She's coming, don't worry. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about my cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's not nice. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Oh my gosh. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this voice acting in, okay? Don't be blaming me. Don't be freaking judging my voice acting. Donnie with the follow. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks so good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? I passed DDLC. What? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. And Natsuki's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri, amen with the heartbeat. What's up, amen? How are you? I smell Yuri. Yeah, Yuri's chilling. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh, Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Haven't any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. No, alligator. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. What the heck? She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She probably is more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Holy moly. I don't think you're on Roblox. What? Your avatar? Because they try to spell it. No, it should be there. It's the little shark cat. But it just slightly changes her tone and calls it, yes, alligator. That's basically all I gotta do. That's all I can do. I hope you guys were worried. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I think I just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Oh, what? I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music at all, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Damn 41. Yeah, what's up, Sensei? Yeah, it's been a bit. We've been growing. Holy, I gotta keep on trying. You got that, princess. We don't need Animal Hospital. Doing content is cool. Awesome. Doing content is cool. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think so. You gotta become a professional voice actor. How do I do that? That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to that. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Fuzz. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm not sure Natsuki will end up complaining. I'm sure Natsuki would end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappears into the closet. Holy yap. Hi, Ronan. How are you? Hello, Brianna and Ronan. Thank you for the heart me as well. Brianna with the follow. Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've read together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better is a nice cup of tea. How long you've been live? Like 11 minutes. Yeah, like 11 minutes. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf and the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches the electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walked past me and sets the kettle down at the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Yes, it's only been like a minute. Are you gonna play Roblox? If we have time, yes. Holy moly, I think something bit me on my freaking forehead, bro. Thanks, I'll be back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? We're just Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I still don't realize how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's the kind of one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Holy moly! Yo, Yuri! Chill! She was just asking a question. Hey, River is doing good. Gosh dang. Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell... Or do you want me to... What? Or do you want to tell me that there's something wrong with helping involved fuzzing club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with it. Then let's go, Fuzz. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Yo, that was a little weird, not gonna lie. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, I just, something about the way she said that, it made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right that Monica to judge people like that. Oh, dang, we're on Yuri's side, all right? Fuzz? Oh my gosh. How come when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it in your head. Hi, Fuzzy came back for, hey, what's up, Pink? Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can always hide them. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Ah, no. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Fuzz, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Holy crap. I just had my first married couple into my A1W multi. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk into the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return into the classroom. Holy moly. Is this Act 2? This is still Act 1. We're about to be finished with Act 1 going into 2. Fuzz, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle for 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Yeah. What happened? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try to expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do so when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Fuzz. It's very endearing. Wait, what? What's going on? Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if it was keeping up. W Bunny with the well. And what's up, Bunny? How are you? Something bad's gonna happen. I have the feeling. I just got back. What's up, Duma? How are you? Guys, W freaking Bunny for the well. The diving well. Hey. W Bunny, guys. Actually, that deserves another round of applause. Hey, Fuzz. What's up, buddy? Literally making a splash, bro. Literally making a splash into your intro here, bro. What's up, guys? Welcome in. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Fuzz, I have another request. Do you mind if I sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can't read with the back against the wall. I can't read with the back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I was just having back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Guys, again, W Bunny. I'm so scared. Why? This is Act 1, guys. This is Act 1. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunch over like that while you're reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Hey, Sereni? Sarah, I'm gonna call you Sarah. Thank you for the follow. Act 1 is normal. Mostly, yeah, Act 1 is pretty normal, I would say. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I've retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolates, and I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it goes well with tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As in sync, we assume the same reading position at the same time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies were even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Touching shoulders. Belle with the follow, I believe. I'm back chat. What's up, DVD? Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with the hand that's not holding the book, I end up with a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Not her chest, guys. Oh my gosh. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and I fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, nah, bro. Hey, amen with the roses. Thank you. Amen. How y'all like my reading so far? Hi, good morning, night. Right now it's morning, technically. Hi, Indigo. How are you? Let me take a sip of water, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. This is called DDLC, Doki Literature Club. I do remember you. EXO with the follow. Thank you for the follow. Yuri opens the book with both of her hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time of reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely normal. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. She's really cute. Art with the follow. Hey, Fabo with the heartbeat. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Fabo? Fuzz? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Hi, Teddy. Hey, what's up, Care Bear? I think Kitty is running. What are we talking about? Thank you for the follow, by the way, No Name and Sarah. And Jimmy is getting it loved. W Jimmy. Yuri tries to return to the book. But I can tell that by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. By this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. Oh, no, she's looking at me, bro. How did I even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling in the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Holy crap. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. Nah, Monica was like, heck nah, this is a little too close for comfort, bro. It's a little too close for comfort, bro. She's like, stop that crap right now. Stop it right now. I don't need to see that crap right now, bro. It's time to share poems. Fuzz, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. Nah. It's so peak. It is. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bags of chocolate. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much of a word between us. I'll get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Are you into reading? No. I'm not into reading, but I'm doing it. That's what I'm doing. You gotta do things that you don't like sometimes. What does Fuzz look like? Like Fuzz. That's what I look like, bro. Hey, Kenta with the rose, by the way. Thank you. Let's go ahead and start with Sayori's. Why not? We'll start with Sayori's. Ooh, thank you for the follow. Got your back. And Lonnie. I like this one, Fuzz. It has some nice feeling in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad or both. Well, that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that how exactly that's gonna work. Buzz, what's up, Soph? Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for it, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking sad, Sayori. Stray Kids with the follow. Don't leave me hang, brah. We're not even there, brah. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you're having a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a happy rainbow. Siri, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm just getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Buzz. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Holy crap, we're gonna read Sayori's poem now. We got this. Or banner making. I'm gonna go with Yuri. And I'm gonna friend zone Sayori, I think, this time. Bottles. I pop up the scalp like the lid of cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and a forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put in the bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle of the shelf and all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, all in a row. My collection makes me think of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers score, like exploring the dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nook and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps, and it doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelves could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all down, I open, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the towel between my feet. Happy thoughts, and the shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo inside my head. Holy crap, bro. I say you seem pretty lonely. Who, Sayori? 100%. I wish I could make her grin. She's grinning right now. She's like that. When are you gonna play Animal Hospital? If we have time after this. The same. Are they saying the same sentence? Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Hey, Astria with the follow. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Hey, what's it called? Thank you so much for the follows. I'm gonna call you Clover and Cupid and Potato and Emily for all the follows. Okay, let me keep reading. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You got plenty of passion. You got to be pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sari always had the habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those things. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Finally, bro. Okay, we're gonna go with Natsuki, then we'll go Yuri, and Monica's always last. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding and express something. Please stop. What happened? It's gonna just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, I don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me, You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know, Yuri would love this kind of thing, this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. That's good, at least. Holy crap. Tsundere, I know, bruh. I'm not a dead Saturday. Okay, let's go with Yuri. Woo, we got this. Natsuki on the top of the Tsundere, next to us on our furrow, bro. She really be. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Fuzz, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you what kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer the patience to him. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you've never shared your writing before? Hey, Elijah with the heart me, thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Holy crap, the raccoon. Do I have to read this, guys? Do I have to read this? Thank you for the follows, by the way, guys. Thank you for all the follows, Paulus and AC. No? Thank God. Yes? Okay, because Yuri's handwriting is so hard to freaking read. Okay, I'm gonna pause. Y'all can screenshot it if y'all want to read it, okay? There's that. Y'all can screenshot it if y'all want it. The other one. We'll read this last one. That raccoon has taken a following to me. You could say that you gotten quite used to each other. That raccoon becomes hungry and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish a cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Parvonian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. There we go. Yo, what's up? How are you? I was a little more daring with this than yesterday. This one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if that's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a little bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery, conveying emotions through them. Yeah, it takes it. If I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that's different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Holy crap. Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Do you have anything like that, Buzz? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be rambling a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Fuzz. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. Holy crap. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Holy crap. Holy crap. Did I what? Millie with a follow. Hi again, Fuzz. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You'll never know. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. All right. That one's good. It feels like you're not getting more comfortable, that you're getting more what? It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration from Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. You know what's going on in the who knows what's going on in the head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. Hey, Gigabyte with the follow. We don't need cupcakes or poems or what? Hey, Jordan with the follow as well. And I believe who just gave me the roses? What? Cade with the roses. Thank you. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm just kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers the last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the one that this turned out, so I hopefully you do too. All right, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony? What the cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Speaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on the pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. All right. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of the thing I've never really seen before. We should probably save. Let's save. Load. Okay, let's keep going. I heavy with the heart, me thank you so much. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with the space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Yes, the first act, guys. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is that even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let me go ahead and save again. She's literally telling me to save, so I'm gonna go ahead and save. Ugh, let me just save. All right. You'll see later, but red. What? Can I get a hi? What's up, Veronica? Forever. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come to sit in the front of the room. Is this something about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters, and I've been designing some pamphlets, and we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're gonna have a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. I see Yuri. Yeah, she's there. Where's Sayori? I think she went to go. She's in the back of the classroom or somewhere. Holy crap! Sayori's putting all the posters in the case. Sayori's putting on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't. already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask of them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, and finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Thank you for the follows, guys. Oh, Yuri's always blushing. She's just like, always. Syria looks worried. I guess that leaves me with no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practicing reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Holy crap, guys. Love that. Love what? Amen. Also, thank you for the go and the ice creams. Thank you so much. Amen. Thank you for all the follows, by the way, guys. Let me go ahead and fix this real quick. Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off and help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips to her notebook and to a specific poem she has in her mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line. She recites, bringing the word to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance over around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applauded. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you so much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go to next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches her sheet and paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri voices shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of fierce and confident, I don't know what. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that it enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Holy yap, bro. Holy yap. Let me take a water break, guys. Give me a second. Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Holy crap. I wish they had like voice actors that were just already in the game. Hey, what's up, Rabbit? How are you? This must be a rare glimpse of the whirling. Oh, yeah, let me do that. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her. We were just caught off guard that we must have forgotten, and we applauded. Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back. into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops onto her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I just giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice has made the perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and it's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said that she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Fuzz liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere at the poem and of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. That might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Fuzz. Holy crap, bruh. Holy yeah, bro. It's not like I can compare to you. It's not like I can compare you guys compared to you guys anyway. Might as well let Fuzz lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well go and get it over with. But it's not that like I have much of a selection to what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up and I step in front of the podium. Wow, what's up, Cookies? Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poems. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I received applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good at this as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your ability and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. All right, then. Then that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called, why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little bit. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they're bounced up and down as if there's life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back into her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Thank you for all the follows, guys. I love hanging out with you, W Willow. Oh, okay, bro. I actually realized what you meant. Buff Natsuki? This is why I hate her, Natsuki. She's just a tsundere. That's what she is. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I could put at whatever face I want with other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. It's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that we all have an idea of what it's like now. Maybe make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Well, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, so let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though, Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Fuzz. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Oh my gosh, what are y'all saying, guys? I walk home and with Siri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot has already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Would we walk with Sayori or Yuri? What? I thought you were okay. What do you mean? Look at the PFP. Sayori? Sayori? Yuri? Sayori? Yuri. I see more Sayori. Let's go with Sayori. I guess we'll go with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Eh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Fuzz. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure it out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that is never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird a thing for Sayori to care about so much. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Who knows? I will come back later. Bye, River. Hey, thank you for the follow, Leah. And what's it called? And Minika? Hopefully I said that right. But guys, thank you so much for all the follows, guys. We're almost to 42K. Okay, remember, we're trying to impress Yuri. Okay, we're trying to impress Yuri is what we're trying to do. Hatsune, I have no idea what that says. Okay, so let's try Yuri. Tenacious. Vertigo. Sensation. Effulgent. Heaven sent. Melancholy. Infinite. Vicacious. Fantasy. Nope, never mind. A cage. Contamination. Incongruent. Destiny. Disoriented. Covet. Tragedy. Nope. Okay, tragedy is Sayori. All right. Insight. Starscape. Misfortune. Nope, that's Sayori. Anxiety. Unrequired fireworks. Variance. Okay, we got pretty much Yuri. I posted the character shows the words W. Melanie. Can't pick with the follow. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Where were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're willing to help me out at the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a little bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, did you finally get fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-ika. That's not how you say my name. Also, the joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own events for now. Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri and Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting in the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walked over to her. Hey, Sayori. I waved my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything all right? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers on her desk. Buzz, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori lately? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber racer up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Fuzz. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never like this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it out. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking with her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Fuzz. Me? How on earth would you come up with that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way! Sayori is always like that. She always has been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always has been. You're so funny, Fuzz. Have you thought that maybe you're always seen her as so cheerful because that's just what she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. All right. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh on me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri appearing out of her book. Holy crap, guys. Oh, let me keep reading. My vocals. Aaliyah with the follow. Gator, you still here? I don't know if he's still there. No, I won't be, guys. I'm not gonna read chat. No worry. I'm gonna keep going. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering out from me over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flushed look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up over my desk and sit on one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How would you even be able to tell I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In that case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say anything stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. That perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings, or maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. Fuzz, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath the plain sight. And there was more untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I notice her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Thank you for all the follows, guys. By the way, we're almost to 42k. I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. Well, just good friends, that's all. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deep into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be very fortunate. She would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off of this whole thing anyway. Holy crap! So much reading. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica comes out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. Did Gator leave? I'm not sure. When are you playing Rebels? Bananas? I don't know. I make eye contact with Onaka, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Is Sayori gonna be here? Well, let's go with Sayori. Let's talk with her. Let's see if she's okay. See everything's good. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Fuzz. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go along and play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. What is going on? That's bad. The alien with the follow on the purple app. Guys, if y'all want the full screen or if you just want to support, it's also on Twitch, guys. I'm on Twitch, Confuzzled LOL. Go follow, guys. Go follow. Let's go Natsuki, might as well. Just Monica. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even next. Oh, she does not want to talk to me. She's not having the time of her life, bro. You should have one voiceover. Holy crap. Fuzz, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotion. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come to me naturally, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioned that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something that you never even shared with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Fuzz, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people who want to fall in love with, or people who you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know, And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Fuzz. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make people myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Fuzz. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if others don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined the club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I have had at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light. We're not going to read that whole thing, bro. Because if I do read that whole thing, I'm going to go crazy. So we're going to read the last lines. The flickering light is the rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me from the succumbing into this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of the ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hands, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Here. I ain't reading all that, bro. Look, here. I'll stop right here. Y'all can take a screenshot or y'all can read it yourselves. I'll give y'all a quick second. And then here's the next part. Okay, if y'all want to read it on y'all's own time. But my voice already hurts. Oh, okay, ready? Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it with me, she looks away. Also, guys, thank you so much for all the freaking follows. We're so close to 42K. All right? Do you dislike it? Oh, no, of course not. I don't really know how to, I should respond. Despite Yuri poems usually be cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I was able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having a harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope you keep that we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see his faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I just burped water, bro. That's insane. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back. How much longer? What's it called? I hesitate and respond to her warm touch. You can, the poem is, once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as she doesn't want me to take notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess you should move on before Monica says something, but I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Oh, my goodness. Monica's last one. We ready, guys? So close to 41.8K, guys. Hi, Fuzz. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at this festival? Well, being in the club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at your poem today. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hand. Your style's gotten so refined, Fuzz. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you've been spending with her. I think I've heard her say more words in the past couple of days than she's talked in a whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she sure needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm sure I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting a lot of effort. I feel I see hair in my face and it's making me mad. Okay, there we go. putting a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's that's awful. Like, it's awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? All right, I get you. Just be careful, all right? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say like it's like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean it like that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, all right? All right. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, then all others have turned away. The legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, and dry, quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of the beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows that I am thinking before I can speak. She responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer. All of the things amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose, and we only seek the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Holy crap. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of thing that gives life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but I think that kind of thing thing's been on my mind. So that's what I wrote about. I see. Never really putting much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all have the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, it's if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. What has happened so far? Socks. Sayori's feeling kind of sad recently, and that's about it. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writings because you're afraid it's not that good? It's really, it can be really disheartening to get lukewarm responses to something you put so much into. But if you can find others who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make me want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. We're almost done with Act 1, guys. Okay, you three, we're on to the sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring that out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you just say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. The stagnant air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing that's different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems that you're right. Sayori always helping lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Holy crap. How far are you getting into the stream? I think we still have a bit of time. So I don't know how far, but we still have time. Oh, come on. She's actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's all right. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Huh? That's the curious expression from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyways, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation. So let's decide what everyone else would be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be painting and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Siri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me find something to come up for Yuri? Can you come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person, you know. Now Natsuki pouting too? Jeez, even I can't tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you can make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. Thank you for all the follows, guys. Thank you so much for all the follows. That's great. Holy crap. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyways, that just leaves you, Fuzz, the one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way if you give one of them a hand. Are you trying to date? No. Well, I guess. Kind of. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with her and one of the club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. Also, thank you for the heart puffs and the roses, guys. Wait, I gotta do something real quick, guys, because this one low-key kind of too much. Give me a second eye and let me get my story straight and There we go. Confirm. That's probably better. Or apple count. What are we talking about? It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would be able to handle the baking on your own. Buzz might not like to be around if only you make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Fuzz to... What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Fuzz to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez, can you just settle this already? Yeah, Buzz, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. I'ma go Yuri. Yeah, I'ma go Yuri. I'm trying to get with Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most helpful with Yuri. I'm not going with Natsuki, bro. I'm not going with the tsundere. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki... I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Fuzz. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. Why not? Wait, we already picked Yuri. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So is this everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be it. That should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Fuzz? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Fuzz picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. they go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already had trouble with words trying to cheer someone up, must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried saying something Sayori would say at the time like this. Because Sayori's always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm gonna say this: you better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope everyone does their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. All right, let's get out of here then. Holy moly! Yeah, guys, Sayori left early. I started to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door and the chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realized that I don't have any way to contact you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. All right, then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll go stop by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. All right. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Fuzz. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Holy crap, guys! Get ready, guys. Even if you're the only one, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with other reasons you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason that that makes the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to prove a point? You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again, and she looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As it took her tremendous efforts, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. Holy crap. Yes, thank you. Ooh, I really needed that water. Holy moly, guys. Holy crap, guys, we're almost to 42K. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling that what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is that the chance I had to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Okay. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's a reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little down where it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left early in the club the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? Or I guess we're gonna go check on Sayori. I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that when we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Okay, ready? The house is quiet. Sayori isn't everywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to the bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Fuzz. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile. It's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time. I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sarah's room is messy and it's always has been. I almost recognize some stuffed animals and walk decorations that she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori has already left the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me it's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just going to be helping her online. We didn't plan a meetup or anything. So just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in the random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Fuzz. Why can't it just be like it always has been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Fuzz. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about? You really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Fuzz? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of my bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make people put energy and care to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me, I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori keeps this from me the entire time I've known her? Does she really want so badly to just not nobody to think about her? Thank you for all the follows, guys. We're almost to 42K. Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Fuzz. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and getting closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided that the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Hi, Addie, how are you? You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Fuzz. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you how horrible of a person I am. Tears streaks down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and made me made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Addie with the follow, by the way. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Holy crap. Fuzz, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If making friends with everyone else, if I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Fuzz. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arm being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Fuzz, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. All I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Fuzz. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Holy crap, bro. Holy moly, guys. Holy moly. Okay, let's keep going. Sayori lets me go, and she does so. I let her go as well. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, has to be the one. Whoa! 42K, guys. 42K. W everybody. 42K, guys. If y'all want the full screen, it's on Twitch. Y'all can go to Twitch. Follow on Twitch, guys. You're the go. Thank you, Addie. Go to Twitch. The full screen. Not as much chat as well. Make sure to follow on Twitch, guys. I'm telling you right now. A lot calmer too. Oh, really? Okay, let's go. Of all days, maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be a very good idea for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? All right. I look forward to it. Holy crap. Okay. Let's get the next one, guys. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit the house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. Okay, sorry guys. I hear screaming in my house. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I shouldn't just be focused on what's ahead of me. Holy crap, guys. I'm kind of scared, and now Sayori's going to be in my freaking house. And Yuri, and she's low-key sometimes a nut job. I'm not going to lie. Just sometimes. Let's keep going. As I approach, Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry. I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always had... You could have texted me, you know? If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Holy crap. I'm burping up water, guys. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glances around curiously with that, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you for you to do. No, I would be really embarrassed for my room to be messy while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Why, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist while she was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if she was making sure, keeping track of him. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things I planned for you, so that you can help today. Decoration and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know. Mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you were planning on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests into a faraway place. Holy crap. We got this, guys. Although many will stop just by out of curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was gonna use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and wooden cylinder-shaped objects. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the follow, Dim and Almond on Twitch. Thank you so much for the follows on Twitch, guys. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to convert the window in black paper and use the candles. And for the follow, Maddie on Purple app. I think that they would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. That's that wooden thing, though. Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Thank you, guys, so much. Thank you for all the follows also on TikTok. TikTok follows, guys. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? Is that one of your favorite? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oil or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air. Thank you for the follow, Fem and XX on Purple app. You can feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the button. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more of a relaxation. Oh, holy moly. We got this, guys. We got this. We got this. Ready, guys? Jasmine enhances your body motion and keeps it flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that it would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about that, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently and clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of ribbon. Is Yuri all that, bro? Like, Yuri... I feel like Yuri's chill. Also, Ania with the rose. Thank you so much for the rose, Ania. Okay, let's keep going. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami papers I asked you to get? Yeah, I have them here. Well, we won't be using the paper for folding origami, but I like to make writing different words on each paper. You'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will that be used for? Well, I'm gonna cut pieces into ribbons and hang them on the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some people to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get intense and, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me or is she more relaxed than when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Fuzz. You can write any character you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw the different characters on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. Interesting. Alrighty. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. Holy crap, guys. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please, don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess, but I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife into my index finger. Ow! Fuzz! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Thank you for all the follows, guys. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger into her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Okay. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Holy crap, sorry. I'm getting like burps on water. All right, you know what? This might be a stupid thing for me to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and I lick her index finger in return. Fuzz! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. It's not the sweet aroma of the jasmine or the air that would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Fuzz. Yuri giggles shyly. What the fudge? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was only a tiny cut. Look, it has already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. With each resume of respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I'll continue to make progress on the paper. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm trying not to look at the chat because I don't want too much spoilers. So, I don't want to look at the chat just yet. So I'm just trying to read as much as we can too. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbon, we lay them up side by side. This looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you think you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items that Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Well, we'll need about 6 cups of water to put in each tablet in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. Guys, somebody restricted the live. Guys, before it restricts too much, go ahead and make sure to follow. We might have to restart the live. Because somebody done restricted us. Sober with the follow. If y'all don't want that pressure either, y'all can go ahead and follow on Twitch, guys, and it's there too. We'll try to go until I see that the viewers are going a lot down. But we keep going for now. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill a cup too much, it will be too diluted. Yes, guys, if y'all want to go to Twitch, that doesn't happen here on Twitch, but yeah. Okay, taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use the small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch on any paint that drips, then bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes? I come to see Yuri's quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's just mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses and takes it to herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. Thank you for the follow, a child for the follow of God on Twitch. Guys, don't worry about spoiling. I'm not looking at the chat much. I briefly look at it. Popcorn as well on the follow on Twitch. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. What's your Twitch, guys? It's Confuzzled LOL. Alina with the follow as well. It's Confuzzled LOL. It's also on my link tree in my bio. So I thought you would do something simple that would look really very, I don't know. I'd like to paint gradients across the banner, starting with the colors of a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write inspirational quotes across the banner. Think of the follows basic as well, basic key. Hanging on the wall behind the podium in front of the classroom. And, neat. What are we gonna write? Well, it will be more fun and surprise. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides. Holy crap. It's pretty good. We don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots on different colors across the banner and serves as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with watercolor feels a lot like an art class project that we had back then. You can follow Jessie on Purple app. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if it feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it like that. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Bricky with the follow on Purple app. Yuri stops painting for a second, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I get to spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel better and a bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Here from TikTok W, guys, welcome in from TikTok. Ella, Sherry, Belle with the follows on Twitch. Thank you so much for the follows on Purple app. I gently open. Okay, I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner and grabs an unusual paintbrush, and I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kya! Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. For the follow Cookie, Avi, and the Tommy on Purple app, and Ella. Welcome in, guys. Sorry, I shouldn't ask you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Oh, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. Rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and I kneel back down in front of her. Yo. Gibble, Benny, thank you so much for the follows on Purple app. Welcome in. Okay, if it gets below, let's say 500, then we'll restart the live. We'll restart the live if it gets below 500, guys. Here with the follow as well on the Purple app. What's the Purple app? Twitch. All right. Here, I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my hand with her wrist. But Yuri, okay, wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she's reading her books. Yo, what the frick is going on? I'm also from TT. Welcome in, fam. I was here from the start when I saw DDLC. I will W Soba. I had an ad. Don't worry, I need to take it off. I need to take the ads off. I don't even know why I have the ads there. Don't worry, guys. On the TW, I'm gonna take off the ads because I mean we don't even have that many people yet. So maybe once we have a lot of people. Okay, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently halfway through the slightly parted lips. I love reading your reading voice. Thank you, Cookie. What is happening? Is the aroma of a jasmine oil giving me a dizzy feeling? Yuri gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingly sensation through my arm. Oh crap. Oh my goodness gracious. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Thank you for the follow, KK, on the Purple app. Sorry, I've been feeling a little bit lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. Holy crap, bro. The moment was over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like if she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. Mitsuki with the follow on the Purple app. Yes, it is a lot of reading, guys. If you're seeing DDLC, I'm going to be reading. You're going to be hearing my voice a lot, guys. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with the white dots and looks like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't it take a while? Well, perhaps it won't be the best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more up for us to do here. Phew. You see that like if you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not like that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was just a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was sincerely hoping you would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping that we would spend more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Holy crap, guys. Hi, what's up, Mizuki? How do I get the chat to go away? I'm new to Twitch. To go away? I don't know. That's a good question. Guys, somebody help him. Somebody help out KK. Okay, y'all ready, guys? Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look like a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like if she rarely gets the opportunity to spend with friends in relaxed environments. Thank you, Ketsai. Just put the video on full screen. I think double tap. But that doesn't mean that it's the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have much time as we wanted, because we can do this again whenever you want. You can come over, we can hang out anywhere, somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Fuzz. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh! Back up. But Loki, come closer. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Hi, Fuzz. Sayori. Just now we weren't... It's okay, Fuzz. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Hey, Chiaki, a duck, she with the follows on purple app, guys. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you even talking about? Zara with the follow on purple app as well. I gotta go soon, but I'll be back. I got you, Cookie. You know how much you were having fun with Yuri? And how close you got to her? It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start falling down Sayori's face. What's up, Duck? Man, that's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Fuzz? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Fuzz. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have wasted your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before, it's true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it's an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side. You don't have to feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Fuzz. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? How did you get DDLC off of Steam? I was weak and I started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Fuzz, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand down to Sayori's arm and I squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Obviously not, bro. This guy doesn't. I don't think so, bro. Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if I don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give to you. Sayori? Crap. Do I tell her I love her? I don't know if I should tell her I love her, bro. Say I love you? No, that's not DDLC plus, Kier. It isn't. Crap. Please say I love you. Okay. Yuri, remember your goal. But it's okay. It's okay. Low key. No. Fine. I don't think she needs love right now. I don't think she needs love, guys. Fine. Maybe that's what she needs to hear. Maybe that's what she needs to hear. Maybe that's what she needs to hear. Maybe that would be better. You know, Sayori is our childhood friend. I think that's probably what maybe she needs. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you can like me more than I like you. I should have realized this sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you truly are the most important to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens as long as we continue like this every day. With you by my side, then we'll both be happy. Fuzz. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Fuzz, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and I pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Fuzz. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought that this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why would the rain cloud go away? They're not going away at all, Fuzz. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. Can I hide the chat? Thank you, guys. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters. Oh, okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Oh, crap. Maybe we should have been friends. Oh, crap. Low-key, we should have been friends. She wants everything to be the same. Even if we really are a couple, I don't know if I can handle anything right now. Crap. It's really new and scary for me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Won't change? Okay. Dana with the 7-day streak? W? Hey, Fuzz. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this makes you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. A destroyer with the follow. It feels like a bunch of thorns that you have told me that you... what? It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me that you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt so much uncertainty when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know that these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know I'll give everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Holy crap, guys. That's true, because it would have been rejection too. You might be right. It's the day of the festival. All of the days I expected this one to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house and wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Right, we should have gone and wake her up, bro. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner and Yuri I painted is dry, and I gently wrote it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend with Yuri and Yuri at the festival. You're the real festival? What happened, Chico? But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will go great too. Okay, not too bad. Fuzz! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. That must be the ones she prepared to have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found random people online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that it's on days this important she tried a little harder. I think that, but I suddenly remember that Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly this simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone and wake her up after all. You should take a little bit of responsibility for her, Fuzz. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlet? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I thought through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Ruri's poems from the ones that they performed during their practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she's practiced. This one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. I don't know what I know is best for you. Get out of my head. I listened to everything she said to me. Get out of my head. I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It's just stopped moving. Crap. What is this? Reading the poem, I got a pit in my stomach. Fuzz? What's wrong? Nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori has done. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of her waking up to school makes her happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things were going to be the same as they always have been. Crap. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and I knock on the door. I didn't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? This really is something a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori? Sayori? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. Why are my eyes low-key watery? There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swimming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it has always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do brings her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I have only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. Holy crap. My head hurts. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. What the fudge? That's Act 1 for y'all. That's Act 1 for y'all. Guys, we will begin it again. We will start again. Not restart it, but we're going to continue the game tomorrow. All right, we're going to continue the game tomorrow. It's not done. There's more acts. It's not done yet. So make sure to follow. so that we can continue tomorrow. I will see y'all later. I love y'all so much. To get a follow Valerie on the Purple app. I will see y'all later. I love y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoyed it for the first act. I hope y'all enjoyed the first act. But until then, I will see y'all tomorrow. Love you. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see y'all then. Bye, everybody. Love